I think reframing our idea of imposter syndrome, it's not a bad thing. It's not something we want to fight against. It's a natural and normal response whenever we're trying to do something different, something beyond where we've been before. And if we can position it like that, then you realize that the only thing holding me back mentally are the ideas about and beliefs about my potential, who I think I am, who I think I'm not. They just need their upgrade, like an upgrade of a computer program. I just need to upgrade them to match where I want to go or to match where I now am. And the truth is, anytime you level up, if you want to start a business, if you want to grow a business, if you earn six figures, you want to earn seven figures, anytime you level up, it requires you to get uncomfortable. And therefore, you're likely to feel like an imposter for a while. It's often the metaphor I often use in my coaching groups, and you might have heard yourself, is it's like a thermostat. So your identity, your beliefs about who you believe you are, let's say they're at level 20 on a thermostat, 20 degrees. And then what happens if you want to do something that's beyond there? So let's say you are, in terms of your body weight, right? Let's say your ideal weight is 10 stone, but you're really 12 stone. And you've been 12 stone for a long time. And you've always believed you'll always be a little bit overweight, a little bit dissatisfied. So your identity is someone of slightly a bigger person. And that's your 20 degrees. That's your metaphor for 12 stone. So then you say, well, actually, I want to lose some weight. I want to get fit. I want to get healthy. And I start to release the weight. What happens is your thermostat then gets a positive movement. So, you go up a couple of degrees and now you're 24 degrees. But what happens is the internal belief system, the internal identity, the internal label and blueprint. Whoa, 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 you're really 20 degrees. You're not 24 degrees, you're 20 degrees. And sure enough, that's why most people who go on a diet and lose the weight, they find it again. Because the setting inside is different from where they truly want to go. Interestingly, as I'm doing a webinar on imposter syndrome, and I was talking about my experience in corporate life and how I'd had imposter syndrome every time I'd moved into a new role and the impacts that it had on me. And after the webinar, we got feedback. As well, over 100 people on the webinar, and we got feedback. And I think we got like 100 comments. And 98 of the comments were really, really positive. And two of them were negative. And one of them questioned whether I'd actually had imposter syndrome. I don't believe this person's ever had imposter syndrome. They're clearly very successful. They've got a successful business and they've been at senior levels in an organization. And that really, despite 98 positive feedback, 98% of people said it was great. Where did I fixate? I fixated on the two people who were less than satisfied. And that niggled me all weekend. Last week in my client group, we were talking about fear. And we talked about fears like, fear of ill health, fear of poverty, fear of losing my job,